the Chinese Grand Prix. I'm here, Harry Lillis, joined in commentary by Joe. How are you this morning? Well, good afternoon for you.
I'm good, thank you. It's quite exciting for this race. Hopefully have some wet weather. It won't be particularly good for the drivers, but it'll be very exciting to commentate on.
Yeah, it's certainly a chance here in China. It can be quite unpredictable. We're just about to find that out. But China as a track, not particularly favourable by lots of sim races, but it certainly produces good racing. It seems like it got a bit of overcast weather by the looks of it. But the thing is, as much as people don't like it, it tends to produce reasonably good racing. Of course, the famous lick the stamp and send it quote by Daniel Ricciardo was made around here. And I think we've had some pretty good league races here in the past. Now, before we went live, me and Joe were just talking about the importance of staying in the slipstream during the race. It's just crucial. If you fall out of a train at the start, it's really hard to come back unless you get a safety car. So, yeah, we'll get your data up for people here, and we will begin.
Jordan's out. First one out after his race ban in Bahrain, and we also have another race ban. Not race ban, quali ban, sorry, for this week in Molotore as well. I think, yeah, blocking during qualifying. So you can basically not set a lap, you can just go around, make sure everything the setup's on, and then go back into the pits. Yeah, Harry, talking about the slipstream, it's one of those things that it's very hard to decide which tyres you go on, because obviously the mediums in terms of wear is probably the best tyre to go on if you do, for example, like a full qualifying session. But obviously we're doing short quali, it's more important to use that soft just to stay in the slipstream and stay in that DRS, because if you lose it on any tyre, you're going to be struggling.
Definitely. It's one of those tracks where everyone's strategy is influenced by one another. So you have this state of mind where you have to look after your tyres and you have to do all these things, but at the same time you have to account in for keeping up with the rest of the field. And on a track that has such a DRS influence, it's a really tough one, and it puts people on the fence quite a bit. But anyway, we have Jordan Dittmer starting his lap. He's just gone around the long right-hander that just keeps on going. That first sector is reasonably, it's not difficult, but getting traction on exit is probably the most difficult part. Heading into sector 2 now. The long left-hander in a Formula 1 car. This is entirely flat, if you get the line right. Into a right-hander, that's awfully tricky to do. You have to get pretty close to that curb, but it's really easy to understeer. This is where setup comes into play, ladies and gentlemen, and having the right wing and easy to invalidate on exit there. He's carried a good amount of speed in. This corner, easy to lose traction on exit because you're trying to carry all this speed in, and the car doesn't want to give it up because you're going that sort of slow, and the aero isn't at its full capacity. Onto one of the longest straights on the Formula 1 calendar after Baku. So we've got those beautiful grandstands with those things that probably provide a bit of shade. Yellow flags in sector 1. I think that's just a bug. But Jordan coming through the final sector now. The final
I think
corner.
He's on a... I don't know who that is.
And he sets a 133.5 on the medium tyre. Freedom goes to the top with a 30 flat on the softs, followed by Guzums going a 30.9 in that Renault. So there could be a bit of a skill gap here.
I like Guzums. Yeah, I like Guzums' helmet.
Let's see.
I've just got to say that.
That's awesome. That's pretty cool. Suits the car. That's a great choice. That is really cool. Good spot.
So interesting that everybody's in 30s. Well, not everybody in 30s. And Jamie goes for. What you were saying about DXD? Is it DXD Hobo? Or was that Nebo?
Yeah, his helmet. It's quite Danny Rick-like. It's many colours and a dark car, so quite a difference in colours there. But I like it. I like the sort of abstract design.
It'd be interesting if we see some drivers accidentally blocking drivers, just considering you have to really look after the tyres on the in lap and also the out lap and the in lap as well, just because the degrading is so bad. So it'd be interesting if there is some blocking just due to drivers going slowly through that middle sector.
Definitely easy to do, and with so many high load corners, which means, you know, the car high speed with a fair bit of turning. So it means you think about when you're in a car, like a road car, going around a sharp corner, you feel yourself being pushed towards the opposite side that you're turning. That's all that inertia being pushed on that side of the car, and all that weight, that load, which is what's called in motorsport terms, is being put onto that tyre. And you can't afford to be pushing hard, going fast on your in-lap or out-lap, because putting excess load on the tyres is just going to chew them up. So you need to baby the car around, and as you said, Joe, that could lead to a couple of blockages there on people on their hot laps. So you just have to always have an eye in the back of your head around here. Around any track, but here especially.
As Josh Bacon going into the last corner. A very easy place to invalidate.
My least favourite corner.
And go second. A 1:31. I can't be asked to do the other numbers beside it.
So 1:30.192 by Josh Bacon gets enough to put him. Is enough to put him P2. Solid lap there, and he's getting out the way of somebody. No, he is just stopping on the track.
I think it's Brown Fire. No, it's not Brown Fire. It's Morgan Fan.
There we go.
And I think that's Freedom on his outlap. But you got the two Williams. Look like they might be doing some slipstream.
Certainly wouldn't be out of the question.
I don't really know. They're both on outlaps.
Very true. Get caught.
And you don't really want to be close for any part of the lap except from the the long straight. So yeah, Get Carter will just slow down a bit and Rauke will be on his way.
Here we go. So Get Carter dropping back to get out of that dirty air. He's about to start his lap. DRS down the main straight. That Williams flying past the camera. We've got a Mercedes exiting the pits.
It's also a pretty dangerous pit lane.
It is.
As well.
Yeah, it's awfully dangerous because you're being let out into a fast right-hander, and people need to be really quickly throwing the car into the right. And if you're slow coming out of there, it's asking for trouble. It really is. I personally think that no track should be designed as a first corner as the same on the same side as the pit exit. So you know, I just don't think that's ever really viable unless there's a lot of the straight left to go after the pit. But
it's quite hard around here to reprofile the pit exit. Maybe put it into after the snail section, and then again it's still going to somebody else's the racing line, as we see Rauke going through the last corner to see what Tyrone does. Oh, and invalidates.
Oh, what about his
What he
teammate? Get
would've
Cartus
done.
at a purple second sector. So we could see a decent lap here from him. As he comes around the final corner, DRS across the line, 130.7.
Goes third. So we got the big gap between third and second. But I'm pretty sure those times will start tumbling down as people do their banker laps. Who else is on Morecambe fans on a lap as well. Let's go with DXT Hobo. He's running around the last set. Oh, he's going to get slipstream from his teammate.
Oh,
Nevo here. So this is
beautiful
going to be big.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
This is
it'd
going
be
to help him
interesting if
big time.
when is he going to go to the right, or is he just going to? Yeah, he's going to. It's always quite risky there because you can end up having a massive pile.
Yeah, true that. True that. A triple downshift there for that corner, so interesting decision by Hobo.
Time.
Oh, not bad from Hobo, enough to put him P3. So, seems to be a bit of a skill gap in the field. And track like China, obviously, it's a very hit or miss track. You're either really good at it or absolute
Why
garbage.
Are the two Williams sort of battling it out?
Oh my god, they're fighting on their own lap. Oh... Boys, lads, come on now, fighting all the way into the pit lane. That's
Oh, who won the battle?
I think it was
Ralph won it.
Yeah.
Oh,
For now though, our pole sitter or provisional pole sitter is still Freedom. After that first lap of a 130.0. So yeah, incredible lap there. But as I was saying, there seems to be quite a bit of a skill gap from about P3, P4, and it just drops off. It's a very hit or miss track. You're either going to do pretty well or not so well. It's just one of those tracks you love or hate. And I think we're seeing that. It's not exactly like awfully close. I mean, the top three, you could even say top five is relatively close, but after that it seems to drop down a fair bit. You know, some people in the mid 31s, even low 32s. So
yeah. For me, this track you have to have, because it's such a low grip track. You have to have full commitment. Obviously, the drivers will try and do that, but you just need to absolutely go for it, as in attack every corner, every apex, and then be patient around that long bend towards the long straight to get into the 30s or the 28s. You just literally need to absolutely go for it, which yeah, it could also be due to people running medium traction or full.
true.
Yeah,
That is one
because
thing.
it's such a low grip track. It does hurt those drivers that are using added assist.
It's very true, and of course traction in its nature around low traction zones, it does slow you down because it restricts engine output. It physically restricts how much throttle is actually being applied and how much power is actually going to the rear wheels. So this track's a perfect example of how assists can actually make you slower. You know, it might make you a bit more consistent, keep you on the grey stuff, but it's going to reduce your lap times, especially like this corner here that Zach's going around. Just, you know, high speed, low traction. That traction control is just going to gobble up all that speed. So AlphaTauri is pretty close together here. I think they were planning to do slipstream, but didn't really come to light. Zach seems to have had a relatively clean lap as he comes around the final corner. I mean, not final corner, sorry. One of the onto the back straight. No DRS from his teammate. Perhaps Jordan gave Freedom a bit of slip. Not sure,
Yeah.
but you know, with Hobo getting all that slip.
Out.
Here we go. Zach crosses the line, goes P3, knocks Hobo down to 4th. So now our top 5 is starting to get tightened up quite a bit, and we'll probably get the rest of the field any second now coming out for their final lap.
I don't think Zach's going to get another lap in, so he's just probably just better just managing the wear on the tyres.
As he has the lockup.
Yeah, as we say that. But
the rest of the field now, probably soon to come out. All those that have tyres left, that is. But yeah, so Freedom, I'm not sure if he's on a lap. I think he is. And he improves. Oh wow, 29.6 from the Alfa Romeo. I think, unless someone has a late quali showing, I think we've got our race contender outlined for us here today.
yeah, it's be very difficult for even Hobo to gain basically 8 tenths, and then you got Josh Bacon, Bay Athen trying to get 5 tenths, and then yeah, it's going to be quite hard. It's possible. It's possible if you absolutely yeah. It's about commitment, as a Racing Point and a Mercedes are
I see that.
doing something.
The two Mercedes. One of them is pink.
I think David's no. Is he doing slip? Oh no, he's just ran out. He ran out of fuel. It looks like he just ran out of fuel.
Look at this train we have on the back straight. Couple of drivers there, getting ready to start a lap.
Yeah,
and
I think it's Guzums. Is that a Ferrari? I think that's, yeah, Morecambe Van's on the lap, so oh no, this is going to be horrible. I see the Renault driver, he has to get going, because he's not going to, or just...
Oh no, he's holding these guys up. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the issue. You have to pay attention to
when
guys... Yeah, that was probably due to the fact of... Yeah, Morecambe Van, I think, just realised that he wasn't going to get out the way, so that might be another quali ban going through if he chooses. But yeah, Raukil needs to get a lap.
Here goes Tall Cogwheel. Oh no, he's quit his lap there. Fozzie, no, he's invalidated. The Haas, whatever that is. Ferry. Oh my word, how is he not invalidated there?
And then you got... Oh, Hobo's invalidated. Josh Bacon's invalidated.
Carter
hasn't invalidated. Goes around the final corner, pushes everything at it, and goes... Stays 7th. Oh my word. Jesus Christ, that times there from 7th, 5th to 7th, ridiculously close.
Yeah, look at that.
It's Raukio on the back straight, and then we've got Jordan behind him. Let's see what... So you got Guzums in front. He should be just going to pits, because I don't think he's got his lap time in. Raukio goes across the line and goes third. What does Jordan do? And go 16th. So yeah,
that wraps up our qualifying here
yeah.
in China. So why did it take so long for Raukio to get up there?
It must have been. I think he invalidated his two soft runs, and no, he went out on mediums. But yeah, very, very, very close qualifying. I think probably closer than we thought at the beginning of the session.
Definitely. I think we've definitely got a mid-pack / best of the rest fight that's going to happen here. It could go down really well. I just hope these guys, can keep it clean. I know they can. It's just they need to show a little bit more discipline, I think, from previous races, just a little bit, and then they'd be on track. They've got this. I reckon we're in for some good racing here. But commentator Skirts have already fucked it.
Yeah, if I think the thing is that the top 5 will have to try and keep within freedoms to have a chance of winning this race. The DRS is the key to this race. So,
I mean, the other thing is too, something that's very evident in league racing as a whole, the difference between a qualifying hero and someone that can actually race as well. So, and it's too early to define those people, and we probably won't actually define those people because it can be quite rude. But what I'm saying is, Freedom could have put all this practice into quali, and that's where he's gotten those 5/10. But if he hasn't driven the car on full fuel and old tires, then it could be anyone's race.
Yeah, again, I think when I started out, I could have just kept on doing qualifying and slowly just doing races. It's improved my race pace, but yeah, I would say I'm more consistent now. As this race does look particularly overcast, so it'd be again very low grip, even lower grip than before. So it'd be interesting if some rain at the end of the race because it is dark.
Yeah.
If anybody's in the chat watching, can you give us an update on? Probably should have asked on the weather report. Is this glitched?
It might be. That, or it's just taking a particularly long time for people to pick their... I mean, usually we'd get a timer, wouldn't we? Huh.
Yeah, we'll just give it a couple of... Actually, no, I'll just give it a minute and then we'll... just need to quickly... If we are going to restart, I need to quickly check who started on the tyres. Who's in the top 10. Should we just restart?
I think we may need to. Oh, also, by the way, not that it matters. I mean, it sort of does for the race setup for when we restart, but Raukio said it's all dry.
Okay.
Yep, I think we're going to have to do a restart here.
Oh, I got to love Codemasters.
Yep. Alright, I'm going to call it right here. We're going to have a race restart. Everyone can go ahead and whatever they need to do, restart their game, leave the session. We're going to do a race restart. Yeah, I'm going to need to close my game.
Well, you need to close your game.
Yeah,
I
because
don't need to.
Oh wait, no, I can. Never mind. I can leave.
We'll just leave. We'll keep the stream going. Is the stream still going?
Yes, it is.
Alright, I'll just, while it's all getting set up, we might as well just go through the standings.
True, it's a good point. Good point.
There's a bit of, let's quickly just open it up. Quickly wait for the invites.
Championship standings, there we go. So what about this? I'll read the drivers, and then after that you can read the constructors.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
So on top, we have Dixie Hobo Dan, or Dan in the Red Bull, and he's 25 points ahead. So one race win ahead of anyone else in the field, and that person that follows him is Carter Cameron. In the Williams, he's got 26 points. Behind him, though, the gaps start to tighten up, and this is, I guess, the nature of early on in the season. The gap only 4 points behind him, and it's Jamie in the Mercedes behind Carter, followed by Ralkio, which he's looked really good in qualifying, but just had a couple of unlucky races. He's in the Williams. He's got 19 points. Tied with him on points is Zach in the AlphaTauri with that horribly weird name. He's on 19 points, matching Ralkio. So that'll be a battle, hopefully, this race. Behind them in 6th and 7th are the Renaults. We've got Garrett, who's known as the Pink Spartan. He's got 18 points, and his teammate only a couple points behind him with 15. It's Garcia. It's Gotch is his PSN. Behind them is the first of the Racing Points, Josh Bacon. What a name! Or obviously known as Josh Bacon as his username. He's on 12 points. Behind him is Morecambe Fan in the Ferrari. He's got 10 points. Followed by David Crouch, known as David03 in the Mercedes. He's on 8. Tied with him is Freedom, which was our pole sitter for this race. He's on 8 points, so hopefully he'll be making a step up if all goes well. Behind him is Sam Molatore in the Racing Point with 6 points, followed by Andrew Foster with 5 points. That puts him 13th in the standings. Behind him is Tom Bray and Fire, with 2 points for the Ferraris. Behind them is the first of the Red Bulls. The second. So a bit of teammate difference here. It's Alex Boniface, so DXT Nevo with 1 point, and then behind them, it's no biscuits for anyone. So yeah, I want to see Jordan Detmer score a point. That's all I want.
Alright, as we get a invite, I'll invite you, and then I'll quickly go through the constructors, which is a lot more tighter than the I'd say the drivers' standings at the moment. Oh, you already got an invite. Red Bull have 52 points. Williams have 35 points. No, sorry, 45 points. Mercedes have 30. AlphaTauri has 19. Racing Point has 18. Renault has 15. Ferrari have 12. Alfa Romeo have 8. McLaren have 5, and Haas has 0. So yeah, be quite interesting, because there's a number of teams that are in the midfield that are higher placed than the constructors suggest. So I think we had. We went. I think we got drivers to wait for.
Yeah, I think we had 18.
Yeah, and obviously the top 10 starts on the softs, and yeah, and then because there was an actual what's it called, a formation lap, that anybody can start out anybody can start on any tyre they want outside the top 10. As that is, I think we need one more driver.
It's I think that's it.
Yeah. And then we're
Now
ready.
we're just waiting on Raukio to set the grid, which I've never done before. I don't even know how that works, and then change the race distance to 50%. There we go, 20 drivers. That's full field. Well, actually, we're missing a Haas, but
Who the hell is this McLaren?
which one? Oh, hello. Reserve? Question mark.
Well, who's this McLaren? Anyone?
We've got an intruder.
An imposter here.
An imposter.
Yeah, we're not playing.
Vote him out. He's so.
Yeah.
He's gone. There we go. We voted him out.
Yeah, we shopped. I'm not gonna make a Among Us joke.
No. I mean, I'm doing it ironically, but.
Did we have? Is it? Right, I'm just gonna check if we actually have. Do I recognise all these driver names? Yeah, I think we do. Did we have 18? I thought it was. I don't know. Yeah, sorry for the hold up. It's getting quite ridiculous with all this. Yeah, we have 18 drive, all these bugs and that are in the game still.
Yep.
Just hopefully that when EA come in, they can actually fix the servers with their large backing. Yeah, so we might as well quickly do the grid while we. Well, I think we can only do the top 14. Actually, no, we can do all of them. Let's quickly just get them up. And then. Ooh. Oh, that goes on for quite a long time. Alright, we have Freedoms on goal, Josh Bacon P2, Raukio P3, Zach in P4, Dixie Hobo in P5, Brian Fires in P6. I always get this wrong. Ferry, I don't know. Yeah, in 7. Jamie in P8, Get Carson in P9, the Pink Spartan in P10, Guzums in P11, P12, Tool Codwill, P13, Fozzie, P14, Morecambe Fan, in P15 we have DXD Nevo, P16 we have F1JD, and P17 we have David, and P18 who had a qualifying ban, Molo Toro.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
As we have Harry playing Clash.
Yep. Yeah. While we wait, might as well just collect my loot. Let's see. Yeah, hold on, I gotta do my raid real quick.
Yeah, and everybody also don't forget to I'm trying to say turn it down.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do my raid, Jordan. Hold on. Just give me a second, Jordan.
Yeah, what is the hold up now? Is it just people? You'll be able to look at the qualifying to get the positions. Oh, we're ready. All right.
Yep, I'm spectating.
It's form. Yeah, it's light cloud. Okay, full. Yeah, full. Ghosting. Yep. Yeah.
Let's go, boys. This is gonna be a 3-star.
Yeah. Oh, Guzums hasn't picked a car.
Oh.
Okay. I don't think we have Whizbang here, so that's fine. Hopefully we do not have another
Let's go! 3-star, 100,000 of each. Let's go. Easy. Let me try my next.
Oh my word. As we're now waiting for the pink Spartan.
I'm actually in Thierry's clan.
Oh no. Well, he was speaking Dutch.
Yep.
Can you actually speak Dutch?
Well, I'm still learning. Apparently, according to Duolingo, I've learned like 120 words already. Which is pretty good.
Speak some Dutch before the start of the race then. As people remember their setup, and the top 10 start on softs. Can you name some Dutch or?
I can. Some basic words.
Is it rude?
No. I don't know any rude words yet.
Oh, okay. They haven't taught you that.
No. I mean, they have. I just haven't remembered. And they just bully me whenever I try and speak Dutch. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
As we're not. Oh, we actually have a formation lap.
Okay.
Can we make it past the formation lap before anything else happens?
Hopefully.
Yes. The DXT starting grid goes round. As Josh Bacon is starting on mediums. Which
that'll be a penalty.
Yeah.
That will be a penalty.
Actually put that down. Unless I think what I understand from Brett Alessi pits on the first lap. So yeah. Again, I probably repeated it, but yeah. So everybody else is on. As Guzums is starting at the back, probably due to the fact he got out of his car. So it's a very slow formation, that, which I understand, but it's quite slow.
And yeah, like you said, you have to save your tires, but it's awfully slow. And you know, you're starting on like brand new fresh tires anyway, so you might as well just do a normal one.
It'll be interesting if Josh has had that glitch where you pick softs and then it puts you on mediums. Because some reason that is a glitch, but I kind of highly doubt it. Well, we actually don't never know of these Codemasters games, but anyway, there'll probably be an investigation after the race. As a predicted strategy is mediums to hards or soft, medium, mediums, but we all know you can do soft to hards as a very, very slow formation of that.
All the way up to the final corner. But now all our cars, as they come through the final couple of corners, getting lined up here on the grid here at the Chinese Grand Prix. We're going to get underway. We've got obviously the Alfa Romeo on pole of Freedom, looking to get some points in the bag today after a not so fortunate start of the season, and a very competitive Ralkio trying to do the exact same thing. So here we go. The cars slot into their grid spots, and we get the third lights. And it's lights out and away we go here in China. The wheels spinning, smoke rising once again as we head into the first corner. A bit tricky, it looks to be 3 wide, but people have tugged in behind here. The Alfa Romeo of Freedom leading into the first corner. It's 3 wide. A Red Bull on the inside. Williams on the outside there. Racing Boy everything top back. A bit of a budging and shoving there up the back. People trying to establish their place in this race already. As we got some pushing and shoving. Josh Bacon and Zach having a bit of a brawl now. Josh having to drop back a little bit there as he's sandwiched between those cars there. Who's that? Brainfire breaking awfully late, trying to get a position, but he can't quite do that. A bit of a lock-up it seemed. As we go here, they got going too wide. Brainfire down the inside of Josh Bacon. It's only the first lap, lads. I guess Brainfire obviously on that softer tyre. Josh Bacon already dropping down the field. Just goes to show just how much slower that medium tyre is. Freedom leading the field still. He's got a 1.4 second gap. They're going to want to close him in. As we got a Haas going down the inside of Josh Bacon. Is he going to let him through? I don't think he is. He's going to try and hold it for as long as he can. He needs to have this track position, as he's got more cars behind him.
Yeah, I can confirm, because I am friends with him, it was apparently a game glitch.
Oh, it's a Mercedes! Oh my word!
Yeah, obviously we would need to see some proof that it was a glitch. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, Josh is tumbling down, but he'll be able to catch up to the softs in the next. Yeah, as he goes and hits.
There we go. Not the start that you'd want for Josh Bacon.
Yeah, it's unlucky it's the rules though. As David, I don't know how he didn't get any front wing damage.
No, neither.
Literally seen him spearing off the track. Hopefully the timings will settle down.
So look at this. Freedom's already established a 2.5 second gap, almost 3 seconds. I mean, from him, you know, Hobo and Ralkio, I mean, and Zach, a little bit of a 3-man train here. I'm sure we'll see those battles soon, but I think they have the discipline. They need to work together now, stay in this slipstream of each other, and work to catch Freedom, but he's definitely going to be a hard one to beat. We've got a bit of a train at the back as well by the looks of it. Lots of drivers here. There's a McLaren, it's Fozy and AlphaTauri of Cogwheel. They're relatively close. Obviously the DRS not being activated yet, it will be at the end of this lap. But for now though, Tall Cogwheel using all of the ERS he can into the penultimate corner. Down the inside of the McLaren, he needs to make the move now. Fozy's gone wide and he's let him through. Fair racing there. Tall Cogwheel obviously on the faster tyre of those softs. Good battling there. We've had a relatively clean start, apart from a couple of spins. We're looking pretty good. Yeah. I don't think anyone's really got damage. That's also a thing.
Yeah, I think also the fact that Josh started on medium slowed everybody behind them down and basically caused a massive train. And yeah, it looks like Freedom's got the better of at Raukio at the moment. It'd be interesting when drivers do pit for the hard tyres, because you can undercut on this track, but is also not getting that that medium traffic as well, as in yeah, as we look just quickly look at the lead, as in, for example, if Freedom pits now, he'll be behind Molo, and
Yellow flags. Oh, there's someone around. It's Cogwell, and he's been collected. Oh no, that's a safety car.
Yeah, the safety car is out. That has saved Josh Bacon.
It has.
Here, I expect all the soft runners to go into pits. You did this strategy last season, which you probably know I found really annoying.
Yep, I do remember that.
Well, we know that you can pit on lap 1 because of that. Do you think if these drivers pit now that they're going to find it hard at the latter stage of the race, just due to the fact on the tyre wear and all that sort of thing?
I mean, yeah, for sure. China is just awful on tyre wear. So, you know, the hards are pretty indestructible, but it is going to get to a point where people are struggling. But also, Joe, who's to say there's not going to be another safety car? You know, you could almost even, if you're feeling dangerous, go to the mediums like a couple of people have, and maybe hope for another safety car.
Yeah,
and that'll help you out big time.
I think the only driver, as the cars that are staying out is Morecambe Fan and Guzman, Evo,
really
David as well. I think, I don't know if I was pity if I was Josh Bacon here, because there is some quick drivers in front of that you would have to get past, and you burn all that tyre wear. So
that's very true.
Yeah, and if that was a glitch, it'd be interesting why he just didn't stay out and show it to the stewards.
Oh, one thing as well.
For proof.
So Josh Bacon, he started on the mediums, and he pit for mediums. Or did he go for hards when he came in the first time?
No, he went for mediums.
So he can't do like others might be doing, like a soft medium. He can't go on to another set. He needs to go on to hards later on. That, or he's somehow, which he won't be able to.
He's doing a dunk
medium.
And predicting a safety car.
True, and if he's got that prediction right, then he's on the money.
Yeah, as in the American Wizard. I'm going to call him. He's in Tier 1 at the moment, so he can't. The safety car. The safety car. I don't know where I'm going here, but. So yeah, it'll be interesting if there is another safety car.
Someone's in Molotore.
Oh, Molotore. Oh, he's doing. Yeah, that's smart. I'm surprised that Josh Bacon is not doing that. He's gonna go on hards, isn't he, to the end?
I think so. Yep, that's a set of hards.
Yeah, that's wise. That is wise.
Good call from the Racing Point.
Yeah. I'm surprised Jordan's on softs.
I mean, he could just be doing 1,000 IQ strat, like, you know, if a safety car comes out. No, I reckon Jordan's just really good on his tires. I reckon he'll take those to the end.
Yeah, for hards here can go to the end. But I'm very... I don't know, as in Raukio and Hobo have have to get past Freedom as soon as possible. And ideally probably try and work together to get out the tow. Oh, sorry, get out of the DRS of Freedom. But yeah. It's lap 5, the safety car's coming this lap. I have seen some not shocking restarts, but let's say last season in no assist tier 2 was a bit interesting. So hopefully that doesn't happen again, but yeah, it's not weaving. Interesting thing that drivers not weaving their tyres, as every driver behind Morecambe is weaving their tyres, so kind of takes out of.
Oh, by the way, Belchio's dropped back a significant amount. He might want to catch up.
Yeah, but I'm
fine.
surprised Morecambe fan isn't letting this safety car go in. He's gonna. What is it?
Racing.
Oh, does he not know it's going in this lap? Oh no.
Oh no!
This is gonna cause.
Oh, that's really bad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
Yeah, as mayhem is just. This is where it goes a bit dangerous.
Yep. Yep. There's already a bit of a spin and. Yep. There it goes. Yep. Mm.
Oh no. We could have another safety car here. Let's get Caster gets an. It's so annoying for. It literally got helped round by. Yeah, he's got. Yeah, should. Hopefully
he's not happy out of all of that. Yep, Freedom. He's just gonna be. Oh, furious.
He's getting mauled. Would you fight? If that's if you basically let the faster drivers in front, as Guzman's got past Morecambe fan? Oh no.
And the thing is, I think Freedom's the only one that actually got damage out of that.
Yeah. Wait, he's got damage.
Yeah.
Oh no.
In front input.
That's not. At the moment, who got pole for Bahrain?
Wasn't. Hobo got pole.
Oh, okay, I was going to say it's a bit of a curse for people starting the pole at the moment in this season. But Freedom surely go in the pits. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been
from what we've seen so far this season. He's quick, but it's been just caught up in incidents. Some of them are not really their fault. As we do have Brown Fires and the Pink Spartan in the pits, and we do have. Okay, so what battles do we have? So yeah, this is gonna help out. I would say Jamie at the moment. I know the medium runners will slowly pull away, but they probably. Is it 14 laps the mediums can only go?
Something like that.
Like the peak? Yeah, so he just needs to close up as quick as possible.
He goes Nevo down the inside of Zach. Ooh.
Yeah, I think he should be able to get past him here. Get Carter. Gets a bit of. Oh, is it going to be a double toe? Zach is going extremely left, and Nevo's got it in the middle of the track. Who breaks latest? I think it's Nevo here. Oh no, it's. Oh, that gets. This is not going to help them to get the DRS.
No, it's really not.
Oh, let's get Carter gets past. I think he's going to get past Nevo here. Yes, he does. So yeah, we've got Guzmans and Morecambe fan that have to pit. Hobo and Ralkiol, I think potentially now just the only two that can fight for the lead because of the slipstream but they could get slowed down by the two guys in front as Morecambe fan goes wide. And sector 1, that is a Mercedes.
David.
And David has spun. He's probably, does he have any front wing damage?
No. Oh, yes, he does.
Yes, he does. Yeah. I think that corner is very hard if you're on, especially on the harder compound. If you go, because the softer compounds can go way faster in that corner. You sometimes, if you use the engine braking, you can sometimes be able to power drive into somebody, and then there's just a constant effect onto that as Raukio gets past Morecambe. So this is the time that Hobo probably has to get past him on the pit straight.
Yeah, Hobo can't afford to let Raukio run away here. So any move as soon as he can will be preferable for him. Oh, he's had to slow up there as Morecambe takes the late apex. There's like a couple of ways you can actually take that corner. It differs from driver to driver. But really it's all about setting yourself up for your exit down this straight. So is he going to go for a move? A bit of a risky one. He's put the nose in, trying to scare him a little bit. And it has made Morecambe go a bit deep, but Hobo's probably going to be more so looking for a move on the main back straight. If anything, but he can't afford much more time. You can slowly see that Williams start to run away, and if he gets in the DRS of that McLaren, which he just about is, it's going to be hard for Hobo to catch.
Yes. Oh, as a Haas goes off. Oh, it's not going very well for the Haas Row Ferry here. Yeah.
Here we go. Hobo on Morecambe fan. Inside he goes. Morecambe choosing not to go defensive, but shoves him a little bit to the inside. And Hobo's going to claim that position fair and square into the penultimate corner. And I think, he's just dropped out a DRS from Raukio. That's going to hurt. He needs to do some. He's in crunch time now. He needs to get into that DRS.
It'd be interesting if that was a warning. As the other Red Bull gets a 3-second time penalty in Nevo. It's quite interesting that now the medium runners are starting to fall after lap 9. The drivers that started on that medium compound. Yeah, as Jordan still hasn't got past Monotore here on the softs. Probably should expect him in 2 laps time just to... Maybe he wants to go on mediums at some point.
Maybe.
I don't know, but... I don't know, it's a bit of a risk. Yeah, Hobo, I think it's just 2-second window. He better just... how much Kers is not Kers. Different time period.
Man, Raukio's barely using any ERS.
Yeah. I think he's just not close to Guzmans enough to launch an attack. Maybe next lap he'll do it, but as Jamie does get past Nevo here.
And there he goes, Raukio. Here we go, around the outside of turn 1. Guzmans wanting to hold it. They're still too wide. They're still too wide.
Oh no, that interlocking wheels is not a good idea.
Bit of pushing and shoving. This is going to help Hobo. Guzmans still fighting that, but
if Guzmans can keep it in the middle sector, be able to attack him through the long straight as Raukio goes slightly wide. If he gets...
Hobo just needs a little bit more. Just a little bit. Come on, Hobo. You need to get in that DRS detection, bud.
Yeah, Guzums is
so
close enough to have a go. Even though Ranky has 81%. This is going to be based off setup.
Hobo's got DRS.
Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah, Guzum's going to have a go. Which I'm not
awesome
surprised.
Racing. This is incredible, ladies and gentlemen.
This is a bit of slight weaving from Raukio there, but again,
so I think now it's playing into Hobo's hands. All he needs to do is sit back here, wait for these guys to fight each other. And you know, by doing that, he's going to be saving his tyres, so he's not going to be pushing like Raukio is. It's looking good for that Red Bull.
Yeah, the interesting thing is that as in if you go for the backward to the hard compounds of tyres, the leaders pit, they'll probably be behind Jordan.
Bit of a fight here for P5. Sorry.
Yeah.
I had to interrupt you there, but you can go now.
which could even play a bigger factor in basically. Oh, as Freedoms gets past. Oh, Tall Codwell is going to mow some grass there.
How nice of him. Oh my! Ooh.
Oh. Ooh. Nearly made contact with Bremifires. Yeah, the guys behind, probably P11 down, be hoping for a safety car. Just due to the fact, just trying to catch up to the drivers ahead. As it looks like Fozzie's going to line up Neva here, so just touched a bit of the curb. How much is Neva going to? Yeah, he's just going to let him through. It's sensible. Hopefully be able to pull. Fozzie be able to pull Neva along. Towards.
Oh, Fozzie braking awfully late. Oh my god. He's sort of forgot about his braking point there.
Done that Alcrestari. Was it Alcrestari? No, it was who did that? I don't know. You know when he just the wheels, both the wheels came off. I think that was 2009. I think.
Perhaps.
I don't know.
I was 5, so.
You're making me feel old. You're making me feel so old, and I'm only 21.
Mate, 2009, I was a little thriving 5-year-old.
Oh, Codwell's retired, and that's in the pits. So that is the end of his race, and the car will go back on track, but there's nobody around him to disrupt. It's interesting that Guzum's still in DRS range of Raukio, which is ultimately going to put him back in the game to win this race.
Just to cut you off here, Fozzie, there was a bit of swerving going on, not going to lie, out of that final corner. Both of them losing a bit of traction. Let's hope I gets past Guzums, but the McLarens and Red Bulls, both teammates are in their own battles with each other. This is awesome. Of course, Guzums, though, coming into pits on strategy. 13 laps, it's just about what we expected.
Comes in.
There we go, onto the hards. That'll get them to the end quite comfortably. But upfield, let's see. Jamie on 9 lap old hards. Whether or not he'll have to pit, he probably will.
I don't think he will.
You don't reckon?
No, as in you can go from lap 5 till the end.
Aha. Well, perhaps he could.
So maybe Molo Tori have to pit again, considering he just went I don't know. Because we only did 4 laps of actual green flag running, did we?
Sorry. I think
can't
so.
remember. I'll get cast on the back of Zach here. Zach goes very wide in that corner and doesn't have any ERS.
Get Carter does have it, but he's choosing not to use it. Smart. And he's going to tuck in behind him. He's very disciplined.
It'd be interesting if he goes into the pits. Because effectively you can go to the end from here. On mediums. Let's quickly check as Hober just has to grind at that for that DRS. Just try and brake as late as possible on every corner.
So close.
Yeah, he's getting close, so he just needs to carry the speed through this middle sector. As Varaka is slightly wide.
One thing we've got to admire with Varaka this race, just ERS management. You know, he's just on the ball today. Maintaining leads but not really chewing up any ERS. Very well done from that Williams. And of course Hobo, yeah, he knows Hobo's wanting to push right now. He knows Hobo's chewing up his ERS, so
I think you can get some slight slipstream if you're a second out, but it's very little. Is he
he's in.
As he pits. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Does he stop to the marks? Yes, he does. So now Raukil has to use that ERS, I would say. He has to push. Because I expect, yep, Hobo goes on mediums. He's going to go probably behind, maybe behind the racing point. Josh Pint.
Yeah.
Yes, as there's sector.
Oh, someone spun on exit of the final corner. I think it's Molotore. You think he had a bit of a moment.
He's got his.
Yeah, a fight here.
Wing damage.
From P7 and P8, it's Zach and Freedom. Oh, and Freedom's around. He's in the fence. Not a good day out for Freedom. I think he's rightly given up.
Is he just going to wait? I don't know what he's going to do. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I got bad. Uh-oh.
Oh my word.
Please don't. Please don't.
AI, AI, please.
Okay. Well. Okay, that would have to get looked at, as there is a...
Oh my word,
surprised there wasn't a safety car. I'm very surprised there wasn't a safety car for that.
Same here.
As this will put Jamie into the lead of the race. 10 laps to go, I think. Yeah, 10 laps to go. Gonna have some medium runners chasing them down. Does he get past Fuzzy? Does he get past Hobo? This is the...
Oh my word, it's close.
As Pink Spartan spins. As Josh Bacon pits. Bury pits. I do apologise if I'm saying your name wrong. Yeah, now... now it's just 10 laps, sprint for Alkiol. and Hobo. This is gonna help. Yeah, this has helped Hobo here, doing an undercut.
Yeah, it's big time.
Yellow. Yeah, yellow warning.
Oh my word! He breaks late.
Oh, as Fozzie's just going wide. This is. Oh, it's gonna be 3 wide down the straight if Hobo can.
Oh my god!
Yeah. It's probably a chance of Hobo having a crack. As I would say that Raukio is swerving.
Yeah, he needs to go easy on that.
Time. Yeah, it's the second time he has done that. So that could in theory be a investigation. Now 6 seconds to Jamie in P1, but is the Williams and the Red Bull driver gonna get collected as who goes into pits? Bravo Fires goes into the pits. Yeah, I'm surprised about Josh Bacon's strategy though. Why didn't he go into the pits on lap 1? Because now he's behind his teammate, and his teammates had a spin and also also started on the hards and just okay. Where are these battles? Oh, Jordan's now mediums. When did Jordan go on mediums?
I don't know, but he is on mediums. Yellow flags in sector 3.
No.
Here we go.
Is that Fozzie?
Hobo on Ralph. No. Hobo and Fozzie. So what happened to Hobo? Yeah, he must have had a moment. He's dropped 4 seconds.
Oh. As Guzman does the old switcheroo. This is just going to help get Carter in the fight. It's going to be an interesting fight for that 3rd position. Yeah, Raukio just needs to.
And in 1 lap.
He can literally just bide his time.
Just been keeping an eye on that Delta. Raukio is reeling in Jamie by about 1.5 seconds a lap. So obviously that dying hard tyre has still got about 9 laps to go. Pretty much 10. So he needs to hold that tyre out. And
yeah, I still wouldn't pit.
No, he's not going to pit.
I still wouldn't pit.
No.
Yeah, it's if you pit, you're basically just saying no to Putin in a way. And also the fact that Raukio and Hobo are fighting very hard, that there could be there could be a bit of a winning the race as Fozzie gets a penalty and Guzms is going to have a go.
Teammate rivalry here.
Well, I think he's meant to be in the Renault, but Zach's going to brake extremely late, blocks up. Oh, is he going to have? No, it's not the right opportunity to have a go down this corner onto this straight. This straight I absolutely hate overtaking because you can easily drift.
He's going for it.
Unless you can easily get squeezed. Is he going to drift wide? No, he isn't. He's got the extra grip, and he gets past. Oh, get Carter. Gets involved.
Oh!
It sticks his nose in. Nice move by him.
Gets it done. That's an incredible move.
Yeah, slowly. Slowly just picking them off.
One by
going
one.
under the radar a bit, waiting for the right opportunity.
Very well done. I think we saw a late race like crazy overtake from him last weekend. So he's certainly delivering a bit of spice into this tier, which is awesome to see. But for now, though,
as Freedom left leaves the session.
Hobos seem to really suffered from that mistake on the exit of the long
Does he have
right-hander.
any front wing damage?
No.
No, he doesn't. So it must be just...
Overheated
it must
his
be just
tyres,
what
perhaps.
Yeah. Because when you this is probably the worst strap to overheat your tyres, because it is very hard to cool them down.
Yeah.
Very hard. And
Right
usually the softer the compound, the easier it is to overheat. As nicely as the gap between Rauke and Jamie has gone down to, well, 1.5 seconds. I think if Jamie doesn't get overtaken by Rauke, just try and stick behind, try and get pulled along for a couple of laps.
I'll be right back.
Alright. The gap is coming down. Oh, yeah. It will come down on traction and all that. As I don't think Hobo has an answer. I think he's just knows you just pick his time, wait for James' tyres to go off. In the latter stages of the race, as we do have 7 laps to go, as Jordan now pits for some softs. So he's going on the original tyre I thought he was on. As also Molatore's gone out on some softs, which he was in a pretty decent position where he was. So I don't really understand. Well, I don't really understand that. As Fozzie in P10 fit on some soft tyres as well. Got very Josh Bacon and probably can only best for 8th. Get Carter is 9 seconds from the lead. Oh my word, this is going to be close, as Rauke does get past Jamie here. Good move. But I think it's just important now for James just to stick within that DRS zone for a couple of laps, maybe just this lap, just to regain some fuel, some ERS, as you have DXT Hobo closing down with Guzums, which is surprisingly closing up on Hobo here, who is on the harder compound of tyre, and you have Zach and you have Get Carter chasing down podium positions here. So yeah, Rauke was in a very decent position. Unless he makes a catastrophic mistake, he's most likely going to win this race here. There's a bit of a bump there where you can easily go and spin. As we have Jordan try and overtake David here as well. And obviously, yeah, slightly lagging, but we'll deal with that, as David on 12 lap old tyres. Just getting that dirty air, very easy to do, as Josh Bacon's now going to defend from Ferry here. Ferry E. Webs. I do apologise if I got your name wrong, but yeah, as he goes down the inside. Oh no, as Fozzie goes down the inside as well.
Oh my word.
It looks like he's been in the wars today. He's been spun around. I think spun on, I think the first corner, and also looks a bit like a T-bone. Not T-bone. 3 into 1 into that corner does not work. The person on the inside can easily drift out wide, and then you cause like a pincer remover, as you have yeah, still is it 5 laps? Yeah, 5 laps to go, 3 seconds Oba needs to gain on Jamie to get second place, and also Guzm is right behind as well, and then you've got Zach 1.2 and Get Carter 1.1, but they have penalties, so again it goes into the favour of the drivers in P3 and P4 here. The lead is slowly extending from Arakul. Yeah,
it is.
Closing up on his, I think, gaining 7 points on his, I think we'll say championship rival, who's second. Oh, so yeah, Hobo will be extending as I think Guzms has gone round the outside, gets slightly pushed off, but it's usually very hard to go around or go around the outside on that corner, just generally to the nature of it. Yeah, Ari, you here? You back?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, what do you predict for the last remaining laps here?
Yeah, well, the strategy is it's an awesome one. China delivering certainly a good race for commentators. It's hard to call, Joe. Obviously, Raukio, he's going to run away with this one, in my opinion. Hobo, I think he's going to hold third. Actually, no, I reckon he'll get past Jamie here. If he just pushes. Also, we've got Guzms and Hobo. That's okay. That's not going to help Hobo's cause.
Is Guzms a reserve driver?
No.
I think he is. If I look, yeah, he is. So
he is.
I
So
think
Hobo not happy about that then.
Yeah, Hobo at the moment is in P3, just due to the fact that Guzm is a reserve driver.
Is that how it works?
Yes.
Okay.
I think there might be a position opening at Haas, though. I think we have to. I'll look into that after the race. But yeah, general reserve drivers get taken out, and yeah, generally get moved up.
Okay.
But yeah, we only have one reserve here, and that is Guzm. So yeah, good showing from the reserve driver in the McLaren. Yeah, it's now 1.5 seconds with 3 laps to go. The tyres of James going to be struggling here.
10 laps can make all the difference. That's the difference between that McLaren and that Mercedes up ahead. 1.2 seconds. They've got about 4 laps to do it. Barely 3 laps.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a feeling it's going to be something's going to be very nasty here because of the fact that we've got literally 5 drivers fighting for P2 and P3 in this race. Let's get Carter's just slightly behind the group of cars here. As Guzm is now all over the back of Jamie here.
And Zach's all over the back of Hobo. Here we go. Is he going to go down the inside? Yes, he is.
Is he going to do a Ricardo S?
Oh my word, Hobo's losing out at the back end of this race.
Yeah.
Not good.
He's either got front wing damage or he's overheating his tyres. You can... Oh, sector 1. Oh no. No. No.
Oh my word. Not again.
This has been a horrible race for the Hash driving. Very here. Yeah, he's been... I think... I don't know if he got spun, but he's... Yeah. By somebody, but he's spun like 4 times.
Guzm's all over the back of Jamie already. Jamie must have made a mistake. DRS. Guzm's is getting attacked. This reserve driver is going off today.
Yeah, as Zach goes deep. There's the cutback. As Hobo does the cutback here. Zach is going to defend from. Oh, Zach, Cameron's going to have a go here at Zach. Going around the outside of turn 1. Oh, this is not good. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, bit of pushing and
it's the
shoving.
penultimate lap here.
Oh,
very good racing here.
Incredible racing.
As Get Carter does go into low fuel mode. It's going to brake late. It's going to go around. Get pinched. It's going to get forced off.
Oh, my word.
Now, it's helped Jamie here. As he's going to get DRS. There must have been damage on Hobo's car, because he's literally on the you'll see on the straight. Does he have a snap? Yeah, it's got a brilliant run. He should be able to get him here. Yeah, it's squeeze. Alright, now I think James doesn't have to, basically can just have to stay within. Oh yeah, just quickly check the penalty scenario. Just quickly check. So it's a 3-second time penalty for Zach and Get Carter. So Jeremy in theory just cannot get a penalty here, and then I think he's got P3 with taking out the reserved row and Guzman, which has had a fantastic race from starting at the back of the grid. And you have to credit Rauco here with, I think, starting third. Yeah, getting caught up behind Josh Bacon, and he has, I think with Hobo having a mistake, has had a pretty comfortable second half of the race. But we go on board with Jamie in the battle for P3. I think the only as Jamie goes very cautiously, because that is a place where you can get a corner kind of penalty. As Zach goes deep, I don't really understand what was the as Cameron goes round the outside. But again.
Oh my!
Oh!
He's on his oh my word! Oh my god! That is the most awful accident we've ever seen.
Oh my! I got a Walking fan. Okay, the winner, Rauchio. Sorry for.
I'm so sorry.
And then Guzman will take P2. Reserved rower. Hobo will take P3. P4 will be Jamie, but B will P3 on in terms of taking out the reserve. P2 will be Hobo. Morecambe Van will be P6. Is that my Siri? P7 for the Josh Bacon will take P. As verifies spins. Verifies spins, but you will get a point.
But we've got the rest of the field coming. Look at this.
Oh no, Gareth! He's run out of fuel.
He's out.
As David will take P14, and very interesting strategy from Jordan.
Yeah, incredible.
Magically going on to some mediums when we didn't actually see to go P15. Yeah, what a race.
Yeah, that's congratulations to our race winner, Rauchio. Young superstar, driver of the day, goes to Guzman's, but Rauchio, of course, taking the race winner here in China, where it didn't actually look in his favour for a good majority of this race. So awesome work for the Williams driver.
Yeah. Who do I need to invite? I guess it's just Raukio, Hobo, and do you invite all of them, or just invite the top 3 without the reserve? What do you want to do?
I mean, maybe no. You invite Guzums. He's the reserve. He deserves. He came from 18th now. Come on.
All right, we'll do that.
I reckon he deserves it.
I don't have him as a friend, so this might be. If
I can spell if you. I can spell it if you need.
Yeah. Just invite. Alright. Alright, I'll just find. As there is half now to the no assist tier 2 and tier 1 races. As I just need to. It would help if these people are actually online, or if I just. Alright, so him. T. Okay. Have you got friends with Raukil?
I think so, yeah. I can try and invite. There we go. I invited Rakio. There's Herbert. Just getting the rest of our drivers in here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there goes Rakio.
Oh, right.
Having a bit of connection trouble by the seams of it.
Quickly just get Guzums in here, then we'll do the interviews quickly, and then be off to the no assist categories.
Might as well get started. I'll begin with. We'll go with these guys. So, Hobo, are you there? We'll start with you. Sweet as. So, I mean, what a race we've had towards the back end there. So many overtakes, and probably not the back end of the race that you were hoping for. Run us through your race.
Well, I hate China. It's actually one of my worst.
Oh, I agree.
The track. Actually, despise the track.
Yep.
So qualified went okay. It wasn't. I could have went probably third because I think I did invalidate on the last corner. But sitting in fifth, I wasn't too fussed. Got off to a fairly good start. Got past Josh. I think he started at the wrong time. So I felt quite sorry for him actually. I'm not too sure if it was intentional or not, but that's kind of screwed his race up. Made it a bit easier for us at the front. After that, I just kind of got stuck behind people, and I was getting pulled along a bit, and wasn't really under much attack. Then we had a safety car, and I've got to mention it now. That safety car restart was an absolute shambles.
Oh, it was.
Agreed.
Like the fact that it's like what I had in real life. It's that in repeat.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
It basically because the idea was I had me, obviously, Raukio had in front of me, and then Freedoms, and then Levo was in front of them. So we had a little plan of how we were going to deal with it. And then suddenly it's come to a complete stop. And I feel bad for Freedoms because he had such good pace today, and it's just cucked him. It's completely cucked him up. And so that needs to be looked at, I think. Other than that,
Definitely.
I was catching up to on the second stint, catch up to Raukio. I don't like the track. I got onto the grass on the last on the whole long right hander before the bend. So I lost a lot of time to him. And then my car weren't the same since. There was no damage or nothing. I heard you speculating. I go, oh, he's got damage. He's got damage. The car just felt like it had damage. I don't know what it was. I checked. There was nothing. I don't know whether there was some sort of glitch where it felt like I had grass on my tyres throughout the whole rest of the race. But I just couldn't get the grip down. And I just thought, you know what? I'm just going to try and sit and save and just try and hold on. So
Yeah.
I'm happy with third. I'll take third place.
Yeah, certainly.
Isn't it P2?
Great effort. Well, technically
What's that? Is
P2.
it P2?
Technically, because
Oh,
Gosms
P2.
is a reserve. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, well, it's even better then.
You'll claim
yeah,
P2 points.
Yeah, so I'm even better. I say Gosms is really quick. Like he deserved he does deserve a P2 to be honest. He was really quick. But I can't stand China for the track. It's just awful. And like Raukio done well, so well done to him. But yeah.
Yeah, it's certainly, like we said at the very beginning, not a very favourable track for most drivers, but you did really well today. Congratulations on P3, but provisional P2. Moving on, we'll go to our race winner, Raukio. Well done today, man. And like a race, you weren't leading it for the whole time. At some points it didn't even look in your favour, really. So you've done really well. A consistency game today. Run us through your race.
Well, my main goal was to save ERS.
Yep.
Like, no point during the race, I was under 50%, I think. So I was not confident. I was dreading this race all week. So I'm very happy with a P1. Qualifying, my original plan was to go on the mediums, but then that plan changed last second as I realised they were too slow.
Yes. Yeah, they were
So-
definitely... and, China, certainly pretty difficult on strategy. I'm sure you know the tyre wear is just shocking around here. What about... I know I've sort of skipped this step. What about your qualifying? It seemed to take a while for you to get a time on the board.
Yeah, so my plan was to stay in. Well, I was going to go out originally and set a lap on the softs, but invalidate that intentionally. And then I was going to plan on going out at the end for 2 laps on the mediums. But then when I looked at the delta and what the time I set in the softs, I was not going to get in the top 10 or anywhere near it. So I realised I had to use the softs. So I done a good lap, I suppose, towards the end of the session.
Yeah, well done. It was certainly a great race to watch. Just checking Joe one more time that we cannot get Gosms in.
No. Well, there's some party restrictions or whatever. So
Yeah, all good.
yeah.
We'll go ahead and wrap it up here. So do you have any more questions for these guys, Joe?
No. It was just a very interesting race. Very similar to Bahrain in the way that the mixture of tyre strategies, and it should be quite. I don't know if Spain's quite standard for tyres, but it should be. It's usually wet around Spain, so it should be quite an interesting race.
Exactly. And chaps in here, our podium finishes. Any final statements?
No, I'd give a shout out to Nevo, a good little teammate. He gave me a good slipstream in qualifying. I'm sure we didn't mention it, but yeah. Because I'm looking not next. Spain.
Spain.
Looking forward. Yeah, Spain's
Fine.
okay.
I
Spain's
love
okay.
Spain.
It's certainly a good
Take
track.
out Raukio in first corner.
Noted. Might just quickly let the stewards know of that. But
Not just jotting down.
we'll be keeping an eye on you. But thanks, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us here for Assist Tier 2. This has been round 3, commentated by myself, Harry Lillis, and Joe Roberts here in the Combox. We'll see you next time, and join us soon on DXT TV Live for No Assist Tier 2. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you next week.